Get away from her, you bitch.
Platinum 200 is here. Finally, after 4 long years, I have made it to the big 200, and what better way to spend it than Alien Fireteam Elite. Now, I earned this platinum about a week ago, and I've kind of earned like 8 platinums since, but we're gonna push that under the rug for now, and we're gonna reflect back on my Alien Fireteam Elite Platinum by just looking back at the clip that got it there. So join me, grab a drink, and let's have a look, shall we? They say that in space no one can hear you scream, which is a blatant lie because my poor companions Bruce and Peter, shout out you legends, endured absolute torment as we went through each of the campaigns here with me shrieking and crying and screaming. I was hysterical. It was a whole thing, but this game was fantastic. If you like Left 4 Dead sort of style games where you run through a very linear level and face off hordes and hordes and hordes and hordes and hordes and hordes and hordes of enemies, this is the game for you. It was janky, there's definitely some rust on the edge, but I really enjoyed this one. Definitely a lot more than games such as Back 4 Blood. I at least got the platinum in this one, but it was fantastic. Now we did have to you do have to run through the campaign several times. The difficulties are things like easy, normal, harder than normal, hard, harder than hard, insane, extreme, super duper zuper booper. I can't even keep track of how many difficulties there were at this point. They all just blur into very easy, normal, and hardest bowls. Now, I will say shout out to the two legends, Beautiful Torment and Vigilant Crow in the Discord for giving us some mad strats when it came to getting through the harder difficulties. Now, PSMP ranks the harder difficulties at about a 7 or an 8 out of 10, I believe. And I would say it's about that, unless you crack into the secret way. Now, the two legends, Beautiful Torment and Vigilant Crow, told us that if you have a very specific Demolisher build, they can stun lock enemies and then everyone else can just pick them off. But we had the thought, we had the genius thought, we cracked into this big brain here. My head is huge for a reason. What if we take one scary Demolisher and multiply it into 2, and then we just have a recon for ammo for them both? And that's what we did, and we steamrolled the gameplay, as you can see here, just annihilating the enemies as I stand in the middle and drop ammo. Yes, I was not one of the cool guys. I was what you would affectionately call ammo bitch. Essentially, I just stood between the two of them, I let them slaughter absolutely everything, and I dropped ammo every 30 seconds so that they would never run out. It got pretty ridiculous. It got to a point where we'd be finishing levels and the two of them would have 400 kills and I would have 7. Yes, 7. My ego as a gamer has never been more damaged by the stat screens at the end of these runs, but it was an absolute blast. You can see here, the two of them are just decimating everything, and I kind of just look confused. I'm kind of trying to work out if I should even be bothering shooting things, or if I just put my ammo down. When I close my eyes at night, I still hear, "Where's ammo? Ammo mud. Ammo, I don't understand. Where is ammo? It haunts me. I need help." But it was an absolute blast. And as you can see here, we get to the final room and we're just holding out against waves in this little room. Because the idea is if you just hold up in a corner, especially in hallways and doors, the enemies have to run at you in a bottleneck, and it is very successful. We are just mowing stuff down here. I'm barely even shooting, but the millions of turrets in front of you right there, those are mine. I was a key part. I was a key part in this fight, but it was an absolute blast. I've said that several times, but you can just see here the two of them are mowing things down. There's apparently aliens in these explosions here. It's hard to tell. I will say the one enemy that could really ruin our day was what you would call a spitter. Essentially it just hurled lots and lots of acid at you. It was not very fun at all, to be perfectly honest with you. But as we get to the end of here, the insane, I believe, was the hardest difficulty trophy pops, and that leaves me with 1 trophy left to go. And my 1 trophy left, well, actually that's a lie. I had several trophies left. I had to level up a couple more weapons because there's a trophy for 30 weapons. I had to get 1,000 electrical kills. I had to get 2,500 special kills, I believe, and I also had to rank another class up to rank 8, which is the max level. You need 5 of those for a trophy. Now, the only trophy I will be popping in the rest of this clip is, well, there's 2 technically, is ranking the specialist up and getting the platinum trophy. I will say I did earn the rest of those in this mode. I've seen no guide really talks about horde mode at all, and horde mode is a gold mine for absolutely grinding out the rest of this stuff. You can see I'm putting down my turret here. It's a very special spot. It covers pretty much the entire map if it needs be. And if I stand near that turret, it heals itself. It's firing electrical shots, which do count for the trophy. I can confirm that I got pretty much 90% of those kills with this trophy in this with this turret in this mode. Same with specialist kills. I see a lot of guides and stuff talk about doing them on certain levels like 4-2, for example. I did them all here and I found it a lot quicker. Essentially, I was getting about 150 per 20 minutes, I want to say, which is very, very fast. There is a lot of aliens coming at you, which you can sort of see here as there's so many X's coming up, because I'm finally getting kills, which is a rare occurrence for me in these games. But as we fight our way through here, me and Alpha and Beta, the boys, my replacements for Bruce and Peter, who abandoned me, I might say. No, they'd already got the platinums. But it was a fantastic time. I actually really enjoyed this one. I do want to eventually go back and get Colonial Marines and AVP, because I do love this universe. I love the movies. I love the first 2 Alien movies, the first 2 Predator movies, and the Predator movie that came out last year was pretty fantastic as well. But as we get to the end here it comes any second now. Any second. Oh, here. There it is. There, it's perfect. It's perfect. Look at that. Platinum 200 right there. Oh, it feels so good. And with that Platinum 200, which is a massive achievement for me, I'm very proud of myself. Thank you, Bruce and Peter, for getting me through those missions, for carrying me as I dropped you ammo and cried. But thank you for watching the video. If you made it this far, do let me know if I should start doing these little like recap sort of videos for platinums that I do earn. Obviously they're a bit shorter than a big I'm getting all the way to the platinum. This game made me crazy, whoop whoop. But I do have one of those in the works that should come out in the next 2 weeks, I want to say. But do let me know if you do want more of these sorts of videos staggered in between the top 5s and the platinums as well, because this was quite a lot of fun to make. Phone going off in the video, I'm a professional. Anyway, this has been Symmetry, obviously. I will catch you in the next video. Hugs and kisses, goodbye.